This is the story of Gerald, the most amazing boy around.
When other kids spoke words,
he only made this sound. Gerald McBoing Boing. Gerald McBoing Boing. He makes all kinds of sounds, whistles, honks, and chirps. His dog he never barks, but watch out when he barks. Gerald McBoing Boing. Guess the sound.
sound check! Oh, this is just like the telescope in Attack of the Aliens. When they looked through it, they saw all these aliens. It was so cool.
Yeah, but that's just a movie. You can't see aliens with telescopes, just stars and planets. But this one doesn't seem to be working right. I'll get someone to help us.
Gerald, in Attack of the Aliens, did the aliens have big, long legs? And big, scary-looking heads? And did they look like this?
Calm down and tell me what's wrong.
Aliens in the telescope! We gotta get out of here!
That's no alien.
The aliens look just like ants!
No, it is an ant. It was just walking across the lens.
Oops. Sorry. False alarm, everybody. It was just an ant. There are no aliens after all.
That's a relief. I was scared for a moment.
Guess the sound.
Sound check!
Nothing like a good polka to help a guy relax. Aha! I knew something was wrong. I can fix this. I just can't seem to figure out what's wrong here. The radio keeps making this weird sound. There it is again. You've got the hiccups, huh? And I thought the radio was making that sound. Well, at least it's not broken. I'll just put it back together. It'll be good as new.
Here is a fantasy tale to enjoy, starring Jacob, Janine, and Gerald McCloy. They all play a part in this world of pretend. But the hero is always our sound-making friend. This is the story of a train full of sweets. Candy, cake, ice cream, and all kinds of treats. Everyone called it the Yummy Express. It was one of the most famous trains in the West. The Yummy was racing to Sprinkled Tink Town, where they hadn't had ice cream since their freezer broke down.
But we still have lots of sprinkles.
The Yummy Express chugged without delay. The engineer shouted,
Ice cream's on the way.
The train's prize-winning chef, a quite talented guy, was making an ice cream cone 20 scoops high.
9 scoops, 10 scoops.
The townsfolk weren't the only ones waiting that day for the world's sweetest train to come chugging their way. It was Curly McFudge and his marshmallow boys. They liked to steal treats and they liked to make noise. Their plan was to chase that sweet train down the tracks.
Let's jump on that train and we'll steal those sweet snacks. Wahoo!
But McFudge didn't know he'd been overheard. Sheriff McBoing Boing had heard every word. This sheriff was famous and known all around. He looked great in his hat and could make any sound.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
That sweet engineer did not have a clue. Bad guys were a-comin', but the sheriff was too. When Curly burst in, she stopped singing her tunes.
We're robbing this train.
Then he drew both his spoons.
Are those spoons? Oh, brother.
Curly then stopped that yummy express.
Let's eat all their ice cream. Let's make a big mess. There they are!
Curly cried,
The treats we'll be stealing.
said the sheriff as he dropped from the ceiling.
The sheriff! Let's get him.
The boys drew their spoons, but the kid had a plan. He made the sweet sound of cake batter in a pan.
Cake batter. Yum. No! Stop! We're after ice cream! Not cake batter!
But the gang could not stop slurping those treats. And soon Sheriff McBoing Boing chained them all to their seats. But Curly slipped past the sheriff's sweet batter.
I'm here for ice cream. Cake stuff doesn't matter. Whoopee!
Meanwhile, in the kitchen, that chef lost his grip, and that 20-scoop ice cream cone started to slip. Curly grabbed for the cone as the chef tripped around. Then the sheriff arrived and made one final sound.
Huh?
Oh. The pig shoved the chef. The chef then went.
Oops.
Curly was covered in all 20 scoops.
Delicious! By the way, you have any sprinkles?
So Curly got some ice cream, but the town got the rest. Thanks to Sheriff McBoing Boing, the best of the West.
Guess the sound.
Sound check!
Ah, still got the hiccups? Lucky for you, I've just invented a cure for them. Be right back. Just listen to this soothing sound and those yicky hiccups will be gone in no time. Hey, it worked! I'm a genius! That's odd. Now I have the hiccups.
Honey, this is really strange. I suddenly got the hiccups.
Excuse me? I'm gonna have to do some more work on this invention. Excuse me?
Here you go. Fresh baked animal cookies. Hope you kids find someone to buy them.
Hey, those cookies sound delicious. I want a whole batch. Thanks.
Wow, we're rich! Thanks to Gerald's sounds.
And his mom's cooking.
Whoa, you've sold out and there are more customers. Good thing I made another batch of cookies. Oh, by the way, I mixed up the animal cookie molds a little. But check out these animals. Bet you never saw anything like this before. Okay, Gerald, let's hear some sounds for these cookies.
You know, these may look weird, and sound weird. But they actually taste great.
Thanks, but no one bought any.
We'll take the whole batch. Awesome. Guess the sound.
Sound check!
Woohoo! Guess the sound.
Sound check!
It was morning on the farm. As the sun rose, the rooster crowed. The cow mooed. And then...
A rocket ship took off?
No. And then Farmer Joe came out to milk the cows.
Cows? That sounds more like a dinosaur roaring.
The cows really liked Farmer Joe. He had the nicest barn around.
Don't tell me there were aliens in that barn.
No, actually, the aliens landed next door to the barn. But Farmer Joe always chased them away with his magic crystal. The aliens tried to use their lasers, but they didn't work anymore.
And then the cows and rooster called for their dinosaur friend, who scared the aliens back to their rocket ship.
And the farm was saved. Then they all celebrated with some popcorn.
Woohoo! Wow, that was the best story ever. I can't wait to see what we read next.
Guess the sound.
Sound check!
Are you eating your broccoli, Gerald? Come on, Gerald, eat up. That's better. You're done? Great. Now you can help your dad out front in the garden.
Yeah, Gerald, I could use some help out here. I think I felt some raindrops before. Hey, broccoli! Where did that come from?
Here is a fantasy tale to enjoy, starring Jacob, Janine, and Gerald McCloy. They all play a part in this world of pretend, but the hero is always our sound-making friend. This is the story of two friends at the zoo who fed all the animals and cleaned the zoo, too. Things were going quite smoothly till one sunny day, Ding Dong the ape came from a long way away. He didn't grunt or go grrr like apes usually do. Instead, he went all the day through. He loved doorbell sounds. They kept him amused, till a boy at the zoo got a little confused.
Sounds like a doorbell. Who's there?
Don't open that door. It's too dangerous. Wait, you can't let him out.
But her words came too late.
Hey, that's no doorbell. That's a big ape who sounds like a doorbell.
Those friends tried to catch him. They shouted.
Slow down.
But then that big ape headed right into town. He dinged and he donged as he ran on all fours. Folks heard a doorbell, so they opened their doors.
Hello? Is someone there? Who keeps ringing my doorbell?
He thought it was funny to fool all those folks. He went ding dong, ding dong. Who's playing these jokes?
The whole town now thinks there's a friend at their door. But it's just that big ape.
It's not funny anymore. So one of those friends ran to make a quick call to the most famous animal catcher of all.
Boing, 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 boing. Wow, that was quick.
It was Safari McBoing Boing, and everyone knew he could catch any creature with one sound or two. Safari called for a plane. He took off and flew. His friends then cried out,
Let's get back to the zoo.
At the top of the tallest building around, the ape played more tricks with his ding-donging sound. The kid had a way to help all those folks. There's something apes like more than ding-donging jokes. Ding Dong saw that sign and couldn't resist. He reached out to grab it. Good thing he missed. Safari McBoing Boing could speak Ding Dong too. He told him bananas were back at the zoo. The ape wasted no time running back to the zoo. If you love bananas, you would run too. So those friends got him back and he's happy to stay. Now he eats 25,000 bananas a day.
Make that 26,000. Guess the sound.
Sound check!
Hey, is someone in here playing Fly the Food? I want to play! Oh! Let me catch it! Hey, aren't we gonna play anymore? What do you think of my latest invention? You put a sock in the top, press the button, and they come out completely folded.
That's amazing. I want to see more after dinner.
Sure thing.
Now, where's the milk?
Come on, let's eat.
Not now, Gerald. We're eating.
New ingredients, honey? They look delicious.
Gerald, what's with the loud sound? you finished your soup. Well, you don't have to shout. I'll get you some more.
Excuse me!
But why does Burp have 2 wet socks on his face?
Guess the sound.
Sound check!